Here, this is a game that I played on Uppsala, and it was Conquest instead of Destruction, which I play normally. I rarely play Conquest. I prefer Destruction, but I decided to jump in this guy's game. Coca-Cola, Jericho, Radio Show, and America's Marine. These three guys in caps here are all really good, and this is the only game mode they really play. And this is pretty much the only map they play. So they know what they're doing. This America's Marine, just some random guy that jumped on their team. But Hiroshima and Snug are friends of mine, and they're decent. I'm not sure who the Sliper guy is, but this I expected to lose. I did not expect to win this game. These guys are all really good, like I said. But this is going to be a little bit longer replay, only because there really isn't any slow bits. It was action the whole way through. It was a constant fight. It was a tough one for us to win, but we did it by, I think, 600 points, which is impressive against these three. Especially, I don't play with Snug or Hiroshima very much. They're fairly new friends that I've met on here, so we will see what happens at the beginning. I call center. Oh, I better spin this around for you guys. I called center, and they napalmed it, which is smart. Or no, that was my napalm, sorry. I came out and did that. But we all meet in the middle. It's just a real shit show for a second. They had a Nighthawk there. Oh no, I think that was my supply. Can't tell. Can't tell what that was. Anyway. So I ended up defeating him in the middle. I had some help from Sliper. But he's toast in the middle. Any Komandosi and Spetsnaz are mine. He brought the Motorstrecki. But we go from there. I had Snug on this side over here, and he defends here at the beginning. I guess this is the new guy, or the random American Marines. They're yelling at him to hurry up. Anyway, so we were getting pinched here a little bit by Coca-Cola. I was telling Snug to move up to this forest, because we need him to go in here and support this flank, because we were getting done up a little bit. This is my napalm that's sorting them out there, trying to buy some time. And more napalm from me. So basically the napalm is, I'm using that to sort of throw them off, buy some time so they can't organize themselves, and trying to burn this cover here. This is a forest, and once I napalm it, they can't use that anymore very efficiently for cover. I find the CV, I start firing on it with, I believe I have crappy Pions. Yeah, I have 5 of those in this deck. They're really not very great, not very great artillery, but he is about to amass an attack to take this back. As you can see, we're winning right now by 100, or by about 80. They're gaining a point every time. So here he comes, I believe, with the attack now. I keep yelling for the attack on this CV to get them to kill it so they stop gaining that point. Yeah, here comes the attack now. So, but Snug had finally moved up. I was telling him, maybe not yet. Very shortly, I think I tell him that he's going to have to move up into this area and support us there. but this attack doesn't go well for defensive us, basically. We lose quite a bit. I do. I'm pretty much the only guy left in here. There's only these 4 and a little bit of these units up here. That was my napalm there. I just wanted to stop them from getting that point. Every 5 seconds, I think it is. Speed up a little bit. And there goes my commandos here, starting to take a bit. I'm calling for help now. I realize I'm in trouble. He's moving in with a lot of stronger units. I don't have the units to defend well against this. And he's hitting me with all the Harriers. So I'm pretty much toast now. I call those, reverse them real quick. I do lose, oh, some of them. All 3. So I lose all 3 there. I told Snug to push a little bit up here. And I burn him out. To try and buy us some time to get some infantry up here. I'm calling in some books. Oh, that's Snug's book. I'm calling in books for up here to try and stop these Harriers, because they're what's killing us a lot up here. Over here, Hiroshima's doing a fine job. Like I said, Marine didn't really know what he was doing. So the fight was basically all this. Snug finally moved in here. I'm telling him yes, thank you. So that's good. Take some pressure off the side. No, it's just this straight funnel of infantry down the middle. My 4-pack of Commandosi got there that I called in earlier. They're doing a number on the Delta Force. These Fusiliers are next, and I have more Commandosi arriving now. So I move these over to the side. Snug, we're all feeding stuff in the middle now. Snug, Hiroshima, and I. He has CV there. We realize we took middle back now. They're still gaining. Sniper's doing his best to try and deal with this stuff, but the city is definitely important to take and hold during this kind of fight. Brings the CV in. And they start gaining too, so now they're going to start beating us a little bit here. But I see this CV over here, they're calling for attack on that. I walk my VDV over in a second. Snug's still moving up here. He got toasted there when he landed. Snug's doing a great job over here, best he can. Now they have just tons of AA in the middle. So that was me burning them out. Using my napalm to buy us some time. Here comes my VDB to deal with the CV finally. You can't walk through the napalm, roll through the napalm rather. So those VDB take care of, oh, no they don't. I thought they got him there. I think they chase him down. Yeah, they chase him down. There's that CV done. I walk the VDB back out of there. Telling them I got it. Sniper brings some BMPTs in there to defend, and I walk my troops back. So now we're catching up again. I think I'm telling Snug that he needs to fill this zone. It's still pretty sparsely populated by his units. those are my MiGs flying around trying to do something about the tanks that are bothering him there. And I get out of there pretty quick. So now he has, this is Hiroshima working up this way now. That's good. This is good here. This is not so good. We're struggling over here. But I fired some smoke there to try and block his view. And there, I remember speaking to them in game. I thought he had ran out of units, and they're like, no, we told him to leave. Because I guess he sucked really bad. So, now it's just a battle for this middle part here. He ended up moving those Abrams forward. Killed the CV. I had another one right there ready to go. Bringing some ATGMs to try and deal with some of these heavier units up here. And there they go, start firing now. They had 2 Nighthawks. Where are they going? Oh wow. What are they doing? Oh, he must have forgot about them. He could have bombed our, wow. That's a shame. I'd never seen that before. Anyway. So now we're winning. We got a good hold. And, it's looking good for us now. We've pushed them out of center. This hill is taken by them. But we're slowly working on it. They do have masses of troops here. Sniper's asking for help. I couldn't help him there. I think I bring my BDB over again. And try and help him with those Abrams, but oh, my MiG-27 came out and died. Yeah, here comes my BDB to try and kill these Abrams, but I don't think I get there. Sniper brings the BMTs again, BMPTs. So I'll speed it up a little bit here. It's getting kind of slow. It does play the full 50 minutes. Yeah, that was me. You can't really fly anything now because they have so much AA. Like it's all everywhere up here. So we start moving into this hill now. Dealing with anything we come across. Take out that Apache with my Spetsnaz. But we have a firm hold on center now, which is good. We're winning by almost 300 points. Just over. Oh. And they just popped 2 of our CVs over here. Call for defense. I didn't realize what was going on. We fixed this pretty quick. I call in another CV for it real quick. Done, and then I believe I call in another one. Sniper puts one around here. I pull one down here. They've seen it come in, but there's mine. So they don't have another attack left in them right now. We have control of the board. They brought another CV in there and I killed it. Mi-24s which do a number on the tanks, but he also gets hit by the man pads up here. I bring in some garbage tanks to try and help out with these man pads. Got a couple of them there. Put them over here, take out the CV. It was blown up before I hit it, but he still had units over here, which were annoying. There's the CV there. Done. Another CV comes in right away. I think I hit this one with artillery. Oh, he moves it right out. Yeah, I missed. But as you can see, we're controlling the board. We have a lot of points. There's only 15 minutes left. It's looking pretty good. I don't even know how that CV survived that, but it did. And we had another one there anyway. But he had some heavy tanks there. Another heavy tank moving up here. And they don't do anything now. I don't think they have a chance to do anything. A chance to win, rather. So we pretty much realize that, you know, unless something drastic happens at this point, it's looking like we might win. Which is really a good accomplishment against these guys. They finally killed my CV there. I replace it. He still got one there, which is good. I think they do one last final attack at the end, but it's too late by that time. Beat it up to that. It's nice that he has all these tanks here finally. He's killing this stuff. So I am calling in tanks here to counter the final push if they did have one, which they did. So slow it down. Here it comes. I think they pushed us out of the city at the end too. Killed my CV again. Look at all these units. I killed the CV over here. We're still winning by 2. Now by 1. So now I bring my tanks in over here to try and slow down their advance. I didn't think we were going to be able to stop them, but I knew if we slowed down the infantry, they wouldn't have a shot, barring they walked right through us. If they had walked right through us, we might have lost, because they would have had to kill 3 or 4 of our CVs and keep the zones at this point, which they weren't able to do anyway. So, but now both of our zones are counter CV'd. This one just doesn't even have a CV in it. No, it does. Oh, it is counter CV'd up here. So nobody's gaining points now. But it's too late. Now they come in with all their heavy stuff. A bunch of solid ones. Those things just get torn apart. CV comes in. As you can see, it was a huge fight. This fight in the middle never stopped. We were on our we were fighting this middle fight the entire length of the game, which was really crazy. this entryway. Oh, they finally got one back. So now they're gaining 3, but they didn't have enough time for it to actually matter. They had killed the one in golf. 1 minute to go, and we started celebrating. Snug ended up dropping, so he doesn't get the win. Poor guy. Yep. They all left. But it was a crazy win. That was a crazy game. Anyway, hope you liked that one.